Do all married men cheat on their wives? Are all men dogs? Is it just given that every man is going to cheat? In this next video, this young lady is losing faith in marriage. And we're going to go down the rabbit hole. But first, welcome. I appreciate you tuning in. As a disclaimer, I am not a paid professional, and these are just my opinions for entertainment purposes. If you like this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps, and I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Okay, we're in relationship advice, and this post is from No Literature 6378, and she says, I, 27 female, have discovered that all the married men I work with, 35 male plus, would cheat if given the chance, and it got me spiraling. How do I deal with this? She says, I, 27 female, have been working at a big law firm for 1 year. I'm working with many lawyers, and many of them are married men, ages 35 plus. At parties, every single one of them have made passes at me, and I mean every one. They usually begin by flirting. I try to act friendly and aloof, and they usually lean in trying to kiss me. At which point, I dodge and excuse myself to go and be with my girls. Or if a slow dance comes on, they will invite me to dance and try to touch me in appropriate ways. Or straight on tell me that they would like to sleep with me. I also heard them talking about how beautiful I am. It's ridiculous. I attend these parties because I usually have a great time with my girlfriends, also lawyers. But here's the thing. My belief in men being faithful has completely shattered, and I don't know how to deal with it. Okay, I'm just pause right there. Just based on this so far, it sounds like she's in this pool of people and of men that this is their thing. Like in this company, that's not everybody. Like there's, billions of people in the world, half of them roughly men, and there's a lot of faithful men out there. It just so happens that these men that she got in this group, this little group of people, they may be cheaters. So, that's not, you can't put that on all men, number one. But let's continue. So she says, I used to idealize married couples in their 40s. I used to believe men get married when they truly want to spend the rest of their lives with one woman forever. All of these men have absolutely gorgeous wives. They are beautiful, sexy, smart, nice, and good mothers to their children. On social media, they seem like the happiest families ever. She says, what is missing from that marriage that makes them want to cheat with someone they barely know? Is it the novelty? They are willing to throw their families out the window just for a night of sex with someone new. Their wives sacrifice their bodies to bring their children into the world, and here they are declaring their passion for me and doing everything under the sun trying to get my attention. I am at a loss of words, and it got me thinking outside of the internet. I have never heard a story of a man turning down sex from a good-looking woman. My dad cheated on my mom, my uncle cheated on my aunt, and I know many, many women who have been cheated on, but until now, I always hoped these were just exceptional cases. I thought if I am just kind enough, pretty enough, loyal enough, it won't be my story. I am currently in a relationship with an absolutely amazing guy, the kindest, sweetest, most gentle person ever. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him, but what if he turns out just like these guys? What if the minute I turn 40, no matter how great I look and no matter how amazing our history together, they decide just to hit on some 27-year-old because so far I have every reason to believe every married man would cheat. So what's the point? Having a family is one of my lifelong dreams, but I'm starting to believe it's an illusion. I don't know what else to live for if it's not the idea of building a family. Damn, that's pretty tough. She's got the whole idea in her mind of getting married and having a family, and she's losing hope. Number one, all men don't cheat. I don't cheat on my wife. I love my wife. If I say I love her, I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to destroy what I have for someone else that's a little fling or a one night stand, right? So that's number one. It's like all men don't cheat. There's some men with some happy relationships. Their wives are good to them and they're good to their wives. Number one. Number two is this lady works in a toxic work environment. Number two, like the guy she finds around herself around, this must be like their thing where they're in their friend group, they're okay with hitting on this young lady, and it's even more odd that this is at work in her workplace. It is at a party, but it's still involving the people that she works with. She has to monitor her behavior around these people because they may feel like there's an opening there where she may be available. Because if she wasn't available and she made that clear, like, hey, don't do that, I'm not comfortable with it, then they may not do it. If these people are doing it and it's making her feel uncomfortable, things like that, I mean, you maybe find another place to work. You know what I mean? It's just because in workplaces I've been at, that's just one of those things. You're not going to go talking to every woman in there. It might be a certain young lady in there that I might have wanted to talk to, but you're not going to talk to everybody like that. And you're going to talk to the ones that you may be able to get away with. And so, that's how they may be looking at this young woman in this workplace. So it may be a toxic place. And then the third point is that why would a man go out of his way to cheat anyway? And these married men, if they are not getting something at home, maybe they're dissatisfied with their wife, maybe their wives aren't sexual with them anymore, just thinking about why they would take the risk of this. And maybe it's just an opportunistic thing, but it's possible that something's going wrong at home, and then the first thing they do is, okay, there's a young lady at work there, you're the person that's available to give this attention to at that time. And you never know, maybe they are going online, they're going on OnlyFans, they're going on to a strip club, like they may be really taking those risks because when they go home, that's not there. Yeah, their wives may be good wives and they may be good mothers, but that doesn't mean that they're good sexual partners anymore. They may not, the passion might not be there and all those different type of things. I don't understand, because if you have good communication, then maybe these men should find a way out of their current relationships instead of trying to go behind the woman's back and hurt them, and hurt their wives. Because at the end of the day, if they found out, then the marriage might be over. But then the whole empire comes crashing down, right? If you have these lawyers, and if something happens where they get caught up in something, then there might be alimony, there might be divorce, there might be all these things. So they'd rather risk it a little bit and keep their home intact. And I'm just speculating why, but it's not smart. And it's unfortunate that this woman has seen all these men not being stand up in their marriages. Because I'm of the impression that it's better for you just to voice your satisfaction in the relationship to your wife and figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, then you separate instead of dragging someone through the pain of having to deal with infidelity and the drama and everything else with another person. To me, that's not worth it. In my opinion, that's not worth doing all that. When the sneaking around and doing all that for what? You might as well just break up, divorce, whatever you're gonna do. But it's unfortunate that her, you think about it. There's billions of people out there. Half of us are men, and her small focus group have all been cheaters. But that's not everybody. They don't make up all the men, just the ones that she sees, and they've been cheating. And it's bad because it's causing her to lose faith in her current relationship. And that's how you wind up with a lot of broken women, distrustful women in these relationships. And when you go into your next relationship already thinking that the person you're with is going to do something bad or cheat, then you're setting yourself up. You're putting up walls that don't really need to be there, things like that. Everyone's capable. Everyone's capable of cheating, for sure, even women. And women cheat just like men cheat. But I think two people that care about each other and stay out the way of that stuff and focus on each other, then you don't have to worry about that. But you have to have somebody that's actually emotionally intelligent and a good person that doesn't want to go hurting the other person, and that a person that's emotionally intelligent can communicate when they're not satisfied and not go outside of the marriage because whatever's going on with their wife at that time, So I hope. What do you think? What do you think out there, the audience? Is everyone out there cheating? Are all married people just out there cheating? Do you believe that? Do you believe all married men are cheating on their wives? I don't believe that, personally. I think most of us, including myself, like if you find someone that you really care about and you're actually friends with them, you actually want to be with them, you actually want to be a partner with them, you're not even going to pay that no mind. You don't want another person to come and disrupt that when you got something good. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you ever dealt with this? Do you believe that all men are cheaters and all married men are eventually going to cheat on their wives? Have you noticed that women doing the same thing? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like and share and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you for watching. And remember to click the next